Thank you for watching this video. In this video, we're going to talk about a new bank register in QuickBooks Online. So let's get started. So I'm on QuickBooks Online homepage. Bank register, it's kind of hidden in here. So if you are familiar with bank register, you know where it is. But let's see. This is your left navigation bar. So first, click transactions and click chart of accounts. So you're now on chart of accounts and select your bank account. In this case, I'm going to select checking account, and view register is right here under action. Click that one, and now I'm on bank register. Okay, so this is new look of bank register in QuickBooks Online. And so this is your ending balance. And as you can see here, we haven't entered any transactions in here, so that's what we're gonna do. And in here they have so in one line, or bank register you can show in two lines. We can go about this one a little bit later on. And in here, this is just search field, so you can search by a reference number or dollar amount, and reconcile status, either reconcile, clear, no status, not reconcile, and transaction type. So you have all these transaction type. You can search it, and another one is the important one, is you can search it by pay. So just put the vendor or customer, you can search it from there. And to enter transaction, so this is where you enter transaction. Right now you're seeing add transfer, but normally you will see the default. When you open this, you may see it like add expense. Okay, add expense. Like a sticky one. So now next time you will see add expense here. Okay, so this is two-liner screen. So you have, as you can see, one line here, and the other one is one line in here. Right here, there's nothing there. So if you just click it, add expense, as you can see, there's one liner here. So if you don't have too many fields to enter, this one will be a lot faster, quicker. But if you have to enter a couple more things, like if you have to enter plus plan, you have to enter class tracking or something like that, then you have to use the other one. So I'm just going to use this this one. Okay, so we can start from add expense. Okay, and there are certain things you can do from here. Most of the banking related transactions you can do it from here, but few things you can do it. You have to do it differently. Let's look at the list. I have a list here. Okay, here's the list. So split transaction. So if you have split transaction, like you split $100 and $50 you want to categorize to one specific account, and another $50 to another expense account, you can't do it from here. For that, you'll have to do it from manually from plus sign in here, and use expense in here, or check. So that's one thing. And create an invoice, you can't do it from here. You can receive payment but not create an invoice. To create an invoice, always plus sign and invoices right here. Okay, and receive payment, this one is basically once you create an invoice, then you can come down here and just receive the payment, but you have to create an invoice from here. And the bill payment is for paying your bill with terms. So say you bought from one supplier, and they give you terms like you can pay us within 30 days, and you just enter your bill in here, plus sign vendor's bill, and then you come down here and just make the bill payment to that vendor, specific vendor. Okay. And the deposit is, well, let's go through all the list here. Check is when you write a check, manual check, you just come down here and enter your check expense in here. And deposit is like a prepayment one. let's say your customer gave you a prepayment and before the job, and you want to enter deposit in here. It's basically you'll add to your bank account, and if you still have to do the job, then it will show as a customer's prepayment, like accounts receivable. I'll show you that one too. And refund, let's say you create a sales receipt and you overbill, a customer thought you overbill and you need to send some money back, then this is where you come to into your transaction. And transfer is basically transfer within bank account. As this is your checking account, let's say you want to transfer from checking to savings, this is where you come. And the journal entry, normally you won't do it, but if you've written journal entries, your accountant wants to write some journal entry at the year end, you come down here and journal entry, and if it's bank related, bank account related, it will just show up in here. And if you just use it from here, it'll be same as using this expense type. Okay, so let's enter a few transactions in here. All right, let's start with since we don't have any money in here, let's say you want to create one sales receipt. All we have to do in this case, you have to select pay, that's your customer. Let's say Adam is your customer, and the amount payment is $2,000. That's the money you have deposited to your bank. And when you say deposit in here, that's the amount you deposited to your bank account. And you don't have to select your account in here, and it's a default type, it's hardwired by Intuit, and you'll just go to one income account. Just save it in here. Okay, as you can see here, ending balance used to be 0, now it's $2,000. That's your income. Okay, let's write some check. Okay, so 110 is your check number. If it's different, 111, you can just change it in here. And pay is your vendor, your supplier. Let's say you wrote a check to Jim. Jim did some work. Let's say it's $200, and let's say it's the cost of labor, whatever expense category fit for Jim. So cost of labor right here, and save it. The moment you save it, your $200, the balance should go down to $1,800. Let's check it. As you can see here, balance went down. $200. It's $2,000 income and $200 your expense. Okay, so that's your check. And let's do the expense one here. Okay, it's the same thing. So expense, let's say silver, and this is like a debit card type. You can, if you have reference number, you can put the reference number in there. So expense is basically, it's related to your debit card type. Okay, and if you can, or online payment. So it could be online payment. If it's online payment, just write down online payment like this. Or if it's debit card, just write down debit card. And it has nothing to do with credit card. It's basically debit card or online payment. So that's your expense type. If it's a credit card, then the bank register, you have to select a credit card account. Like in here, credit card account. So this happens to be checking. It's a debit card related expense. Okay, so silver, let's say you paid $100. Okay, account you have to select. Let's say you rented some equipment. Save it. Now your ending balance down to 1,700. Okay, let's look at the another one here. Okay, so we're done with check. Now do the deposit in here. Okay, you have a customer who wants to give you a deposit to do some work. Okay, let's say the customer is Bob, and so this is a prepayment on some job you need to complete. Okay, let's say the deposit is 1,300. Okay, and in here the job is not done. You haven't even started the job. this is prepayment, so you want to use accounts receivable account in here, right here. So in this case, at later on, you will have to create invoice to offset this deposit from your accounts to account, not sales receipt. Sales receipt will just add as your income, not just sales receipt. You have to create invoice to offset this account. So this accounts receivable, or it could be just a live set up as a deposit if you want. I'm just going to use this one for now, and because the job is going to done within let's say 1 week, okay, or 2 weeks. But if it's a longer term, like a job won't be done for 6 months or something, then you may want to select a deposit account here, like retainer type. In here, retainer. Select other liabilities, and in here, you can just say retainer. Or customer deposit. Like this. If the job is going to take a few months, like this. So in this case, the job's going to go real fast. Going to do pretty fast. So it's going to select accounts receivable, $1,300, and save it. Then the ending balance should go up now. It's $3,000. Let's look at the Bob's customer pays, so that we've got money from Bob now. As you can see here, here's the customers in here, left navigation bar. This is the customer center. So click Bob. As you can see, 1,300 in here. Bob, 1,300 is open. It's showing $1,300 open. And when ready to invoice, or when the job is done, all you have to do here is see 1,300 open, new transaction, and create invoice. And let's just do it now. That's what happens. Okay, so Bob, and let us say you did the job, 1,300. See right here. So at this point, it was saying 1,300 negative, 1,300 positive, but it's saying both open because you have to apply this 1,300 prepayment against this invoice. So at this point, all you have to do is click this receive payment. Then you, under status, you will see closed, paid closed. Just click this one. See, it's invoice and deposit. So amount received is 0. All you need to do is save and close. See, now it's paid, closed, done. Transaction is done. So let's go back to chart of bank register again. Okay, so now we have $3,000 bank balance. We started with 0, working pretty good. Okay, so now let's look at the okay, so the refund one. Okay, so remember we created sales receipt items for 2,000, and turns out we overbilled Adam for $200. Just create a refund, and in here, Adam, $200 right here. So just give refund. It's you don't need to select account. Your income will automatically go down. $2,000 is your first income, and it will go down by $200. So it's $1,800 now. Save it. Okay. So like this. Okay. So now the next one is so this one is basically you have to write a check or something. The check number is right here. Let's say the check number is 113. You wrote a check to Adam. So this is your check number. Okay, and let's the next one here. We're done with check, deposit done, sales receipt done. Okay, these two we'll come back. Refund done, expense done, transfer. Okay, so now we have $2,800 in your bank account. and well, it's not earning interest or anything. Let's transfer to savings a little bit. Okay, so in here, just put the amount. Let's say we're going to transfer 2,000 to savings. So in here, all you have to do is select your savings account right here. See, $2,000 you're transferring from checking to savings. So how cool is that? See, now it's $2,000. Now if you go to your savings, you should see that $2,000 deposit. The other savings account, you should see $2,000 balance right here. All right. So let's go back to checking again. Okay. So now let's see what's left. Okay, we have receipt payment left, bill payment left, and journal entry is basically it's done by your accountant. You don't need to do anything from here. Even if you want to write a journal entry, you have to do it from here. And once you do it, it will show up in here. Okay, so let's do the receipt payment. So the receipt payment is on invoice. So you have to create invoice first. Bill payment is payment on that bill. So you have to create bill first. Okay, so this will receive payment first. Let's create one invoice. Invoice. And select one customer. Let's say you want to Chris. So you want to invoice Chris, and Chris, you say you want to invoice for $1,200. Okay, and let's say you can put the terms in here, 10 days or whatever. Let's say if you want money right away, so due date is right away, and save and close. Okay, so if you go to Chris's file, customer page, you will see $1,200 open. So customer right here, $1,200. Okay, and you can receive payment from here. Well, you can receive payment from here, right here, or we're staying with the check bank register. Right here. Okay, and we're gonna receive $1,200 from Chris. Deposit $1,200. Okay, so Chris is your customer, so you don't need to do anything. So it's already going to your Chris as your customer, and from here. Okay, okay, and save it. Okay, so now if you go to Chris customer page, let's see what happens. Okay, Chris, as you can see here, open and unapplied, and all you have to do at this point is just click receive payment, and then the status will change to paid and closed. Okay, okay, already checked, both checked. Amount received is 0. We're just trying to clear this. Okay, so paid and closed, all taken care of. Okay, so now so we'll now have to do with bill payment right here, bill payment. Okay, let's say we're gonna write a bill. We're gonna create a bill here. Okay, oh no, yeah, let's just say AT&T. Let's say AT&T telephone bill, $100. Okay, let's say it's a September bill. I mean August bill. Okay, save and close. It's $100. Okay, and then so you're just gonna pay that bill right here, and you wrote a check 113. Or if it's online, you made a payment. Let's say online. Let's say online on this one. It's 100. Pay is AT&T right here, and payment 100, and save it. Okay, so it's paid. Let's go to vendors page now. AT&T. So you got to do the same thing right here. Like with bill, open bill, and you made payment. Now you need to make a connection. So click this one. As you can see, just like these two, just like the customer side right here. Close it. Now it's done. So that one is done. Okay. So now let's go back to startup accounts again. Bank register. Okay. So we did check, we did deposit, we did sales receipt, receipt payment, bill payment, refund, expense, transfer, and journal entry. So we didn't do the journal entry, but journal entry is basically it's done at the year end, or if accounting wants to do something, then it will automatically show up in here if it's related to your bank account. Okay. So now so in here you can do the search, and if you want to just look at right now it's two liners. So if you just want to look at one line right here, and now it's one line. We have more space now, and in here you got to see balance, running balance, and if you don't want to see balance, just tick off that one right here. You want to see the balance, okay? And let's see, if you want to print it, you can just print it here, okay? And if you want to do search right here, let's say we want to find out two things, like let's say transaction type. Let's say check. Right here, we would uncheck here, check type. Okay, and you can select Jim as pay. That one, pay is Jim. Right here. Okay, so that one. And let's say you want to select transaction type, some other things like bill. Okay, there's nothing in there right now. Okay, so and you can do the reference check too. Let's say 111. Okay, right here, reference number 111. Okay, so those are the things you can do. It's kind of very easy to do, and so that's it. Do it. So visit our website. If you haven't been to our website, you should visit our website. It's newqbo.com. It's really one-stop QuickBooks learn and share blog, and you can also subscribe our videos, tutorial videos. In here we have two channels now. It's VPcontroller and new QBO. So thank you for watching. Bye.